up all night. When you went to bed with your darkest mind, you changed.
Shot in the Arm by Wilco. That's a good one. Alright, I'm gonna read this short piece of prose. Like I said, I wrote this the other day. But, you know, I kinda like it. I may regret reading this because, like, I haven't even looked at it since I wrote it, but whatever, man. Okay. It doesn't have a name yet. For a while, Jeremy had thought about running away, giving it what he at age 10 or... For a while, Jeremy had thought about running away, giving it what he at age 10 or 11 believed was serious consideration. The idea never really formulated into anything beyond speculation. The only suitcase in the house was a small canvas Sesame Street suitcase that held some of his and his sister's childhood toys. There was some sort of sublimation... Sorry, I lost my place. Some sort of sublimation at work when he initiated the complaint about having to work at Gracious Rainbows. Dude, isn't this such bullshit? He more said than asked with his eyes at his waffle-soled shoes. Seeing Jeremy's brand-name skate shoes put Tyler at unease. After 3 years, he still wore the Hush Puppies, a more respectable waffle sole Tyler assumed was commonly associated with semi-casual church attendance. They no longer protected his left toe from moisture on the ground. What? He was taken off guard by Jeremy's statement question. Tyler tucked his faded black shoes underneath the chair's orange molded seat, out of sight. These kids, man, they're like these pussies when they got in their first fight with their parents and they run away. First of all, none of them will ever be over like 13, 14. Jeremy's right toe was cocked toward to elevate his knee and support his right arm. He stopped shaking the leg. Yeah, Tyler responded. He smiled and looked down. Neither boy looked at the other above the midriff line. He continued, they don't know what we know, man. What? You know, they can't escape that shit, fighting your parents and stuff. Cops will toss them right back in, no second thought. CPS won't even be contacted, I bet. What? Child Protection Services? Protective Services? Oh, I thought you said something else. Yeah, you can't run away from your shit. Tyler was just old enough to listen to the quiet voice inside telling him this guy was full of shit. Jeremy hadn't planned on speaking to anyone. He didn't have to that day. The door to the conference room with a sign-in sheet was propped open and an obese mixed-race woman walked in, almost a sprint for someone that deficient in mobility. In. You boys better get to work pronto. You ain't here sitting around. Y'all got community service. Jeremy hated when mixed-race people turned black when they were impatient. Her tone wasn't accusational, so much as she was struggling, trying to run the shift quick and easy. Neither boy moved. We don't even know where to go, what they want us doing, Jeremy said, speaking of for Tyler. Tyler didn't want to play the courts game. He didn't really care what reference would say to the judge. After 2 hours at Gracious Rainbows, he placed his waffle-soled shoes on the floor in front of the chair. A naked man covered in sores and linear swollen rashes tracing the lines where his joints folded entered. You must be Jeremy and Tyler. King Tough, Bad Thing. That was a show I went to on Friday at the Cactus Club. That was a great show. It was a lot of fun, but I went with a couple friends, and we tried to get up front so we could dance. And people were kind of what's the word? Passive. That's not the word. Docile. People were kind of just hanging out, bobbing their heads, whatever. That's fine. But we wanted to, mosh. Is that really juvenile that I still do that? I like it. But so we got people dancing a little bit, us and other people. So that was fun. But a lot of people were still standing around. That was weird. This dude wouldn't let people dance. He put his arms out and he kept stopping people from dancing because we were hitting his girlfriend. We were running into her. It wasn't hitting her with our fists. We were running into his girlfriend, and he's like, "Hey man, she's not having fun. She's getting hurt when you guys run into her." And this may sound insensitive. This may be wrong. So be it. But get her ass out of the front of the room. Then she's shitting on everyone's fun. So that's not okay. That pissed me off. And then some dude ran into him and broke his beer bottle, and there's glass everywhere. And I spent a minute sweeping with my shoe the glass under the stage. Hey, I'm having a party on Friday. If you guys are listening, you're invited. So you can message me or text me about details. Guess what? 414-288-7687. Call me on the phone because I know how to work it, in theory. And then Twitter, @PrayerFitness. Me and Kathy continued a little bit our discussion on animal corrective surgeries, reconstructive surgery, so on and so forth. I really think it's endearing. I have a friend, Dana. Her dog, Jack, has a really nasty snaggletooth, but it's really, really cute. It's so endearing. Why would you want to correct that with orthodontics, And she brings up the dogs that are missing limbs, or they have hip surgery or something, and they go in the little cradle, the chariot, run around in those things. That's cute. That's funny. In a nice way. Animal abolitionists, what do you have to say about that, huh? I laugh at them. And then I was saying how it'd be cool if dogs can get false limbs, because that's functional at least. And she asked, can they get those? Wonder if they'd be able to use them instead of chewing on them. I don't know. I wonder if dogs get phantom limb. I imagine they do. What if you guys could be an animal, what would you be? I'd be a cat. Because they go under things. I think that's really interesting. Just being under a thing, like a car or a bed, and having a little stash of torn up tissues that you take out of the box. I think that's fun. That sounds nice. Oh man, this is just another train wreck like every other week. It's hard to keep things straight when I'm all alone though. I think I'm doing okay. This is entertaining. Trying to be more confident on the radio. My mom was really upset when I said I wasn't cool because no one offered me drugs at the rave I went to last week. And no one asked me if I was looking for drugs. And she called me the next day and we were talking and she mentioned it. And she's like, no, John, you are cool. Which, doesn't help much coming from your own parent. But thanks, I guess. What else do I have here to discuss? Whoa. What's going on? We talked about the Elmo sex scandal. Talk about the Petraeus sex scandal now. David Petraeus had to resign as director of the CIA because he was having an extramarital affair. What impact does that have on the CIA, man? Okay. He can run the CIA fine. I'm not saying he does. I don't really know anything about it. I don't think anyone really knows much about what's going on in the CIA. I imagine it's bad because they haven't done much good throughout history. They did, however, they would publish fiction of communist writers in Russia. They would get their stuff. They would sneak into Russia, USSR, grab these manuscripts, publish them, and then redistribute them among citizens. Because, I think I'm an English major, and I really appreciate that. That's incredible. It's a testament to the power of the written word. That CIA bothers, I'm sure they had assassination attempts on Stalin or whatever, maybe. I don't know. But as a priority, along with those black ops They tried to publish works of fiction by guys like Milan Kundera came to me. And then they've also, I believe, they've at least. Oh yeah, no, they did. This is a great. Oh, I can't tell that story. I have access to information about our government that I can't tell you. Isn't that cool? I mean, I probably can, but I'm gonna pretend like I shouldn't. But I think they may have also published Bibles, like the Gospel, and delivered it to people in communist countries. Their reasoning was wrong. They just wanted to stop communism. You know, and communism on paper, there's nothing wrong with it. But that's cool that they went into these dictatorships with written word, literature, Bible, fiction, and, you know, did these dangerous, you know, risk people's lives to get this stuff published, to unite people. What the hell am I talking about? I don't know. I don't want this to turn into a manifesto. Facebook, nothing. Twitter, come on, guys. Let's see it. What do I got to play next? I'm infuriated that I'm losing all this music. Yeah, it's complete insanity. I'm gonna play "Sound of Science" by the Beastie Boys. It's an amazing. That's maybe my favorite Beastie Boys song. It's from Paul's Boutique. Here it is. You may recognize 2 Beatles samples. Tweet into me at Prayer Fitness or call. Get in touch with me. Tell me what 2 Beatles songs that you hear sampled in this song. Is that only interesting to me? Alright.
Science.